Out, I say! Out!
Oh! All this running and shouting!
I had
now?
him! His throat was bare beneath my hands.
Oh, don't fret,
No,
dear,
I
don't
had
fret.
it! His throat was bare and he'll never come again.
Easy now. Hush, love, hush. I keep telling you
When?
what you'll
Why
rush.
did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. There's a hole in the world like a great black pit, and it's filled with people who are filled with shit, and the vermin of the world inhabit it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, Mrs. Lovett, tell you why. Because in all of the whole human race, Mrs. Lovett, there are two kinds of men and only two. There's the one staying put in his proper place, and the one with his foot in the other one's face. Look at me, Mrs. Lovett, look at you. They all deserve to die. Even you, Mrs. Lovett, even I. Because the lives of the wicked should be made brief, for the rest of us death will be a relief. We all deserve to die. And I'll never see Joanna. No, I'll never hug my girl to me. Finish! All right, you, sir, how about a shame? Come and visit your good friend Sweeney. You, sir, too, sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. Who, sir? You, sir! No one's in the jet. Come on, come on! Sweeney, waiting. I want you. Bleeders! You, sir! Anybody! Gentlemen, now don't be shy. Not one man. No, not 10 men. Not 100 can assuage me. I will have him. Ha ha ha! Get him back even as he gloats. In the meantime, I'll practice on less honorable throats. And my Lucy lies in ashes, and I'll never see my girl again. Put the work, wait! I'm alive at last. And I'm full of joy.
That's all very well, dear. But what are we going to do about the Italian?
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take him out of the trunk and bury him.
Oh, yes, I suppose we could do that. I don't suppose no relatives are going to come poking around looking for him. You know me. Bright ideas, they just pop into my head, and I was thinking, seems a downright shame.
Shame?
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name as? Nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No? Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it. Good, you got it. Take, for instance, Mrs. Mooney and a pie shop. Business never better selling, only pussycats and toast. And a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion,
Well,
eminently
it does
practical
seem
and yet
a
appropriate
waste.
as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I lived without you all these years, I never know.
Think
How
about it.
delectable.
Look at a gentleman assuming
Oh,
coming
so
for a shame.
undetectable.
What
What's the sound of the world out there?
Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's a man devouring man, my dear. And who are we to deny it? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures must be taken.
Here we are. Hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's at.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Wonderful. Not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but then not as bland as curate.
Yeah,
either.
good for business too. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else though to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
There's that squire on the fire.
Mercy no sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my
Saving
love,
up grapes to a lot of relatives' favours.
is those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavours.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now then, you might find this a little bit stringy, but then again, it is fiddle player.
No, it's not fiddle player. It's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
Then blow on it first.
What's that?
It's fop. Finest in the shop. And we got some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Try the politician so oily, it's served with a doily. Not one.
Put it on a bun. Will you never know if it's going to run?
Try the fryer, fried is drier.
No, the clergy is always too coarse and too mean.
Then actor, it's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
Right, true, we don't have judge yet, but I think I've got something that you might fancy even
What
better.
is that?
Executioner!
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High-born and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone.
We'll serve anyone
And to anyone.
at all.